Imagine God asking you, what's in your hand? What gifts? What talents? What passions are you holding back? Or God asking us, where are you at in life? Are you drifting away from me, or are you leaning in closer? How many times have you dodged tough questions about our faith, our purpose, our relationships? How many times have we settled for surface level answers instead of digging deep and making real changes? I know Mondays can be a bit of a drag, but trust me, starting your day with a little dose of wisdom from the good book can set the tone for some serious greatness ahead. Hello there, welcome back to another episode of Speak Podcasts. I am your humble host, Itunuoluwanitemi. So I'm sitting there flipping through my Bible from the book of Exodus chapter 3. It's not the first time I've read this passage, but something about it just hits different this time. Moses shepherding his father-in-law's flock when suddenly, out of nowhere, he spots this bush on fire, but the bush wasn't burning up.
What?
That's weird. Now pay attention, dear listener, because this is where it gets really juicy. When Moses takes that first step towards the bush, when he leans in to get a closer look, that's when God calls out to him. Did you catch that? God didn't just show up and start preaching. He created this whole dramatic scene just to get Moses' attention. So what does Moses do? Does he ignore it and just go about his business? No. He leans in. He takes that first step towards the bush with curiosity and an open heart, and that's when God calls out to him. Now let's bring that back to real life. How many times have you encountered those divine setups? Those moments where it feels like God is trying to get your attention. Maybe it's a series of coincidences that led you to a life-changing decision, or a moment of clarity that shifts your perspective on life. But it's up to us to lean in, to listen, and to take that first step towards him. If you go further into chapter 4 of that Exodus, God asked him a question. Then the Lord said to him, "What is that in your hand?" God asked Moses about the staff in his hand. Let me also take you back to other instances God asked questions in the Bible. Like when he asked Adam, "Where are you?" It was not because he couldn't find him, but to nudge Adam to reflect on his choices, to take stock of where he stood in relation to God. Or how about when he asked Elijah, "What are you doing here?" God wasn't just making small talk. He was nudging Elijah to rise above discouragement. You see, God's questions aren't meant for us to come up with some clever response. They are meant to make us pause, to reflect, and to take a good, hard look at ourselves. God's questions aren't just words on a page. They are invitations to a deeper, richer, and more meaningful life. It's like he's saying, "Hey, I see you. I know you. Now, where are you really?" So here's my challenge to you, dear listener. The next time you encounter one of those divine setups in your life, don't just brush it off. Lean in with curiosity and an open heart. Let it stir something deep within you. And most importantly, let it inspire you to take action to make those changes you've been putting off. When you stumble upon those open questions from God in the Bible, it's a call to action. It's not enough to just hear the questions, you have to take action. It's like it's speaking directly to you, inviting you to see things from a whole new perspective. Or is it those moments where God is reaching out to you, trying to guide you towards something greater? It's a divine setup for something epic. You see, the Bible isn't just another dusty old book sitting on your shelf. It's your personal roadmap to life, packed with endless possibilities for learning and discovery. Each page is brimming with eye-opening insights and timeless wisdom just waiting to be uncovered. So the next time you open your Bible, read between the lines. When God asks a question, He's not looking for a response, He's looking for your heart to leap into action. Now, if you thought this was mind-blowing, just wait till you hear what's next. Because next week, we'll be diving into a topic that's going to blow your mind. Facing your business. And no, I'm not talking about your 9-to-5 work. I'm talking about your real business, your divine purpose, your calling from above. I bet you don't want to miss this. So don't forget to tune in, same time next week. So hey, if you're vibing with what you're hearing, hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more eye-opening insights and inspiration, and share it with someone who needs a little Monday motivation. This is your girl, Itunuoluwanitemi, signing off, and I'll catch you on the flip side.